What's up guys, my name is Ace, and today I just wanted to do a really quick update video. Some relatively big news about Call of Duty World War II has dropped via Michael Condrey on Twitter. It has now been confirmed that there is not unlimited sprint in World War II, as you can see here in this tweet, and this could have some fairly big implications on the game. If we look back, I believe Black Ops 3 was the first Call of Duty to actually have unlimited sprint. I mean, Advanced Warfare, you could kind of argue that it was basically unlimited because it was faster to get around using boosts and slides anyways. But Black Ops 3, as far as I remember, is the first game to technically have unlimited sprint in Call of Duty without the use of a perk. And hearing this news about World War II scares a lot of people, especially the people that really enjoy the most recent Call of Duty games that are very fast-paced. It's already a little bit scary going back to boots on the ground and not having that advanced movement because that's going to slow the pace of the game down a little bit. But now we don't have unlimited sprint, and that's definitely going to slow the game down even more. Now, the extent of that, we don't really know. A lot of people place way too much emphasis, I feel, on the length of time that you sprint as far as determining the pace of the game. I feel like it's just one out of many factors that determine the pace of the game. It's more so sprint out time, aim down sight time, map design, and time to kill. Those are what really determine the pace in my mind, but the sprinting time definitely does have an impact on that. If you look back to Modern Warfare Remastered, it had a very short sprinting time before you ran out of breath and had to catch your breath again. And I really hope that we're not going that far back with World War II. I hope they look more towards something like Black Ops 2. I feel like Black Ops 2 had a relatively good balance there, where you could sprint for a decent amount of time before running out of breath, and it didn't feel like you could only take like 10 steps before your character had to catch his breath again, which doesn't really seem to make much sense. So I will admit, my initial thought when I saw this was, oh crap, it's really going to be slow, but then after I really thought about it, sprinting time is not the biggest factor when it comes to determining the pace of a game. Also, I thought a little bit deeper about this. This very likely means we're going to have some sort of extreme conditioning or marathon perk, a perk that will either allow you to sprint for a longer duration or potentially for an unlimited duration. And I kind of like the idea of seeing a perk like this return, and the reason behind this is it encourages more perk variety as well as classes that are designed for a specific playstyle. If you look at all of my classes right now in Infinite Warfare, as well as going back to Black Ops 3, they almost all have identical perks because you don't need any perks to get you around the map any faster or anything like that. You just use the perks that you want to use that help you win your gunfights, and they help your playstyle, but your playstyle is so versatile with all this advanced movement that you don't have like specific perks set up for a rushing class and then specific perks set up for more of like a defensive LMG class or a sniper class or something like that. You pretty much just throw the same perks on everything, and it takes a little bit away from the variety as well as that sort of counterplay with your class setups. So my initial response was, oh crap, this is going to be slow. That has actually changed quite a bit now to a little bit of excitement because I'm thinking back to like Modern Warfare 2. I had my rushing classes, and you could tell just by looking at the perks, that was a rushing class. And there was a trade-off to that. Like I had that mobility, I could get around the map faster than anybody else on the map, and that was great. But that came at a trade-off. I had to sacrifice some of the other perks that were going to be helping the more defensive players out. And I'm kind of excited at the prospect of this dynamic coming back with your class setups in this year's Call of Duty. Also, there's definitely the argument I wanted to bring up. A lot of people are saying that it's going to play more tactical without this unlimited sprint by default. And I can agree with that to an extent. But at the same time, I think there always has to be a limit with this. Tactical playstyles can be great, but there is a fine line between a nice tactical game and a very boring, slow-paced, campy game. So I feel as long as they balance the sprinting time somewhere around maybe like Black Ops 2 for instance, I think things will be just fine as far as sprinting goes. But if they take it too far and they make it so you can only take that 10 steps before your character's running out of breath, then I'm definitely concerned about the implications that this is going to have on the pace of the game. And with that, I'd like to know in the comment section below, do you think they should balance the sprint so it's like at the point of Modern Warfare Remastered where you only get a few steps of sprinting before you have to catch your breath again? Or are you on the other extreme and you think we should absolutely have unlimited sprint? Or do you fall somewhere in the middle, kind of like me, where I think they should balance it maybe around Black Ops 2 sort of levels, and I'm pretty excited for them to have that extreme conditioning or marathon perk return? Let me know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed the video, a like rating is always appreciated, and don't forget to subscribe for more if you haven't already. I'll talk to you guys next time.